Hello NoobTubers! And as you can see behind me, I have what is perhaps one of the most compact, self-sustaining bases in Minecraft. This is called the LifePod. As you can see, the base has a little bit of style to it. Almost looks like a little rocket or a lander of sorts. That was part of the intention, especially with these legs right here. It would be fully situated on the ground, but it ended up being a little bit smaller, and you can also get a better feel for it if it's suspended in mid-air. This is the outside, so now you can see the inside.
One eternity later.
Okay, and here's the base. Not overwhelming and not underwhelming for its size. You have your basic base necessities that you have to have. You have an enchantment table, beds for 2. You could also put a third if you wanted to. That's totally acceptable. You could put it right here. You could even make a bunk bed and hold 4. You have a specialty chest right here that I will be showing off in just a second. You have your oven. I'll show you how this works in a sec. You have your fridge. You have some extra storage up here. Storage for a lot of food and stuff. And right here, you have some more items. More on that later. You have a crafting table, your brewing stand, your anvil, your de-enchantment table thing. Yeah, oh, disenchantment. Excuse me. Okay, so let's show off this feature. I'm quite proud of it because it was the first thing that I ended up putting in here. Okay, you're going to press this button right here. I have music and stuff turned off in Minecraft because it would be a little bit noisy in here. Cobblestone generator. Isn't that wonderful? Press the button. More will pop up relatively quickly, so I suggest having at least an iron pickaxe. Even if it goes a bit faster than the rate of production, that doesn't matter. At least you're not having to constantly hit that button. Now for the oven. Fuel goes in here. The food that you wish to cook goes in here. And then all of it will come out in this fridge. I'll demonstrate for you. Okay. I'm going to make some raw mutton and some rabbit because this sounds delicious. I want some Peter Rabbit. And some, I don't know, mutton. I'll just pretend it's venison. I want some Bambi as well. And while that's cooking, I can show this off a little bit. So as you can see just by looking in here, these are all automatically produced for you. We have some cooked mutton and some rabbit. As you can see, more stuff just generated. And ta-da! This is the mess that exists, if I can stand, underneath my base. These are all automatic generators and, of course, hoppers so that everything makes it to its proper destination. This is the cobblestone generator. I was going to use wooden floors, but that was a bad idea for very obvious reasons. Head jump, and I missed, but it doesn't matter. Drop down right here. We have our ticking mechanism right here. Detects any items that fall into here, which is everything produced falls into here at one point or another. Anything that falls into here gets detected. And this is a very cool thing that I'm a little bit proud of. The new redstone line. Because using conventional redstone mines is just clunky when you can just make observers. Yeah, you'll need some quartz for it, but it's worth it. And if you don't think it's worth it, I mean, if you're building something like this, you might as well have boat tons of iron and quartz on you for observers specifically. So this gets powered, and because observers can see redstone, this gets powered, this sees it, and this gets powered all the way up, and then everything here sees these being powered and powers these droppers going up. This is the bone meal farm right here. Anything that you throw in front of the fridge gets brought down into here. Then right here, this is the oven. Everything will get cooked. It will get sent into here, go down, get dropped all the way through here, go into this line, which goes all the way into here. You have the automatic melon farm, if I can get up, right here. You could also make one of them pumpkin, but I thought pumpkin would be useless because you can't eat it unless it's a pie. Although you can make pie if you want to. I certainly have all the ingredients for it. You'll just have to make occasional trips down here and snag an egg before it inevitably gets shot into here, where these little guys will turn into chicken one day. But for now, their hair is being roasted on the top of their head until they finally grow up, and then they're going to drown in lava. So yeah, you can definitely make pumpkin pie, but I didn't see the reason to have that much food diversity. You can also shut everything down if you want to. I made that an option. I don't see why you would. You have the whole chest sorting system. Let me see. Oh, I didn't show off everything properly. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Never mind. Okay. We have our bamboo right here. The bamboo grows up where this will detect it, and then these pushtons. Okay, new name for pistons. Pushtons, where these little pushtons right here will delete everything, and then it will all drop down, and then actually it will break everything. I don't know why I keep saying the word deleted, but it will break everything, and then it will fall into here and go all the way down the line. That's about all that I have in here, but I will come and get my cot, which is right here. I even named it Cot. It's actually a remnant from a movie that I was planning on making in Minecraft. It may have been good if I finished it, but it's not the best idea. I think this video is much better. So you may be wondering what the bamboo is for. It is literally for one reason and one reason only. For cooking your chicken. Which I know sounds like an oxymoron because it totally is an oxymoron. Your chicken is already cooked for you, which takes all the fun out of it, but you have fuel in here in case you kill any animals. Given there was a lot to focus on at the time, like this little system right here. Okay, what can I turn in? Yeah, carrots, you will get turned into bone meal today. So I just want to show this function off to you. Yeah, using a normal hopper right here will not work to pick up the item. You have to use like a half block, or literally anything that's not a full block will work. So we're going to sit here and we're going to wait. Oh, there, it produced one. 1 bone meal, 2 bone meal. It's just producing bone meal for you. This base right here is not trying to win any beauty competitions, though I think it's pretty good looking, and it's definitely not trying to win any competitions on ultra compactness. If you have watched my video to this point, then please leave a like, a comment, and perhaps a sub. It's super hard getting subs on here, and I appreciate every single one of them. Another little note, anyone that sends a link to their YouTube channel, videoing themselves, subscribing to my channel, I will give you a shout out in my video. Although chances of anyone hearing this message are very few because nobody watches my 15, 16, 20 minute videos. Granted, I'm not the most interesting YouTuber, but I don't really care. I'm going to treat every video as if people are going to watch it to the end. I like being optimistic. There's not much to be optimistic about in life regarding some things, but there's plenty to be optimistic about. And I'm going to pretend that all of you watch my videos fully, even though I can go into analytics and see that people don't even watch them for 1 minute. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. I hope that this was very informative and inspirative. Is it inspirative? Leave a comment down below. To you, I really hope that maybe y'all can one-up me, make a better base, and then I can perhaps make a better base than you. But the point of this was to just make a compact base where everything was in one little neat container. I know there's some other YouTubers, Mumbo Jumbo, who made the world's smallest Minecraft base, and I believe it is. No one has beat him as far as I'm concerned. But there was a ton of redstone that went into it, and that just wasn't acceptable because that's technically part of the base. You know, I could have made my livable space, like 1 block high by like 9 blocks wide, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted this to be a livable base that people could survive the apocalypse in. And I believe that's what we got. Anyways, thank you and God bless.